Yo, what's going on, YouTube? I hope you can see me over there on top of my coffee pot that I don't use anymore because I make instant coffee now. Yeah, so I wanted to give you guys another three-parter, maybe even a four-parter today. I noticed since my last video came out, I did a three-parter and my subscribers to YouTube increased by 25%. So whoever you are, I appreciate it, bro. Aside from that, I'm going to show you a little bit about my thoughts lately having to do with the modern day economy. You know what I mean? And basically, just sort of how can a guy or whatever not have a job but still have nice things, you know? So and enjoy nice things, as today on our adventurous field trip, probably what I'll end up calling this video, maybe something like that with a date. Just a little bit of some inside info's coming your way in a few seconds here. For example, you know, you see this watch here? That watch at one time could go for $1,200, could go for $1,300. I paid less than 10% of that price, brand new. So, hopefully I won't give out too much info, so y'all take my job away from me or whatever, but stay tuned. It would be cool to have some music that I've done to put in between these takes, but honestly, I don't see that as a necessity, nor really as a possibility at this point, due to the fact that the music sales ain't something I'm into anymore. Alright, so I do things that work, and if I ain't doing something that ain't productive in the sense of profitability, then peace out. Alright? There it is. I'm a little bit short for funds today, but once my receipt prints out, this could be a free tank of gas. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I just got the owner's permission here to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be going in today to do, which is the adventure of my field trip premise. It's H3 therapy, and I found out about it through Amazon Local. So he's a younger guy here, and he's more than willing to sit down and chat about what his service provides. So we've got probably about 7.5 minutes. This camera's not the most expensive one. So
alright, hello, how are you doing today? My name is Kyle Wells and I work with H3 Therapy. What H3 Therapy is, we do Hyperbaric Chamber therapy. It's oxygen under pressure. As of now, you breathe around roughly 20% oxygen. This allows the body to breathe 95% oxygen. The key is
and that's through tissues, correct?
Yes, sir. The key is the pressure. While you're in our Hyperbaric Chamber, which I will show you in a little bit, you are under 4.2 psi, which is the equivalent to about 10 to 12 feet below water.
Okay.
There have been studies on this that it can do amazing things for the body, and it's only oxygen. I'm providing with oxygen and nothing other than that.
Wow.
This will help with stamina, clarity, focus, helps with angiogenesis in the brain with autistic children. And the University of Pennsylvania actually did a study that's saying after 40 of these sessions, it's guaranteed to improve your stem cell production by 800%. If you don't know what stem cells are, then
you might want to Google them.
Yeah, definitely. It pretty much helps rebuild the body. There have been studies showing that they use this on professional athletes. They're actually doing studies in Atlanta. They're taking the stem cells out of the belly fat. They're injecting it straight into the knee. With hyperbaric chamber oxygen, their knees are basically rebuilding themselves from the inside out. No surgery needed.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
It is amazing, and the best part about it is that it's oxygen, not giving you anything else.
Wow. So I'm not going to come out of here with a bunch of heads.
No, you're gonna come out here feeling awake, energized, alert, focused, but you'll still feel really calm and relaxed. So, but you won't be tired, but you'll be relaxed to where you can still continue to work.
And how often do you must use it then? I'm
3 times a week.
Nice.
I try to get in. I mean, I
an hour each time.
Schedule, so.
Is it an hour each time?
I've been in for more than an hour. I mean,
yeah.
I can't lie. I fall asleep in there, and it's very relaxing. And
that's great, man.
It puts you into like a euphoric state almost.
That's amazing.
I can't explain how this helps your body, and I speak to new patients every day, over and over. I can't get it. I can't help you help yourself. You have to do it yourself. I can't get you in this. I can't come and force you to get in it.
Well, you can if you get an Amazon Local deal like I got.
Yes, sir. We are on Amazon Local, and we're also on Living Social. Our advertisements are actually helping our business, and right now we're giving out I think
this one I got here is $100.
Yes, sir.
And I bought it for $29.
Yep.
You know, and basically with these Amazon Locals, because I'm kind of new to it myself, you know, it's kind of been hit or miss. But this one here I think might be a home run. You know, and I can understand. So the first one I got was a yoga class.
Yeah. For
$20, I got 10 yoga sessions, and the yoga class itself was on a very hardwood floor. I did a half a session. I never went back. You know, so that was probably a miss.
Yeah, this will definitely be. I don't see why it wouldn't be a hit. I mean, I have patients. I have a Parkinson's patients. Yes, Parkinson's. And Alzheimer's. First time I saw him, he was in a wheelchair. He wasn't able to walk. He had his head down and eyes closed. He was not responsive at all.
Wow.
He's been using it for about 4 months. He is now responsive. He smiles. He laughs when I tell him jokes. He walks on his own. He stands up. He opens his eyes. His mobility is. He's showing so much progress. They actually bought one of these chambers, and we're putting it into their house.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
And because it's oxygen, I mean, you don't realize how much oxygen you need then.
Well, you know, that's amazing. And from your standpoint as a business, I can completely understand your product. To me, now I haven't tried it yet. We're going to get some video after I'm done. Yeah. I also should let you know I do love to meditate, you know, so this coincides with what I do. But as far as my health issues, I'm pretty healthy. Yeah. You know, which doesn't mean I probably can't use it, but I can see your guys' idea, which is our product's so good. Because I do a little bit of retail myself. You know, I've got stuff to offer, and you can offer free stuff. I've offered free t-shirts, and it's still hard to get that, right? A page click on your website.
Yeah, networking nowadays is so, it's the wild, wild west. Anyone can do it on the internet. But are we supposed to go door to door?
Everybody does it, dude. But what if your product's unique, like yours is, right?
The best part about this product, I would say, it's the #1 treatment for MS in Germany. These are also being used in the back of ambulances in Japan. Wow. Germany and Japan is using this, and well, maybe we need to catch up.
That's right, dude. You know,
and also Otto Warburg did a study. He won a Nobel Prize for discovering cancer can't survive in an oxygen-enriched environment. You're in an oxygen-enriched environment. This is a very nice method to cancer, especially if you've already had cancer.
Nice, dude.
No, it's okay.
Well, that's kind of, you know, America's not the first one to trends. No, you know, Europe usually is. Japan could be. Yeah, that's right. You know, we're hard-headed maybe in some ways. Maybe it's because of the air quality.
It's the air quality, but then this is also very beneficial for you. And it's not. Well,
it's not outrageously priced. You go to these tanning beds. When I seen that bed in there, you know, that looks like a bit like a tanning bed. It's probably the opposite of a tanning bed, you know, where it's not burning your skin and frying your cells.
It's not hurting you at all.
You know, and the rate isn't bad. Because an hour in a tanning bed is about the same price.
Yes, sir. We also do packages. So if you're willing to continue this, we'll set you up with a package to where each session will be the equivalent to only $50 to $25, depending on how you would further want to proceed with this method of treatment. I mean, it's oxygen. You need oxygen.
Yeah. Now we're 53 seconds. Could you give your website, your company's name?
Yes, so my name is Kyle Wells. I work for H3 Therapy. You can go find us on Facebook, H3 Therapy. It's you can find us at h3therapy.net also.
.net, and you're out here in Lakewood.
I'm in Lakewood. We also have offices Gig Harbor, Wenatchee, and Seattle.
Hey, great. Thanks so much, Kyle. And we're going to be doing some more videotape in here, show you the bed, and probably a quick snippet of when I get out. All right, thank you. God. Dude, that machine, bro, that machine is, it's not good for my eyes. I mean, my ears. Give me this. Now, dude, what's up with that, man? I mean,
it's not good for your ears. That's you're under pressure. So if you can't reset your ears, which is when that pressure builds in your ears, say you're going to the top of a mountain, you're gonna be under some pressure.
Yeah, like it felt okay. Now this did happen yesterday. You know, it's not like I really just came out of it, but basically we had to avoid legality issues and concerns of,
yeah, definitely.
You know, we don't want to be the talkative one going to the pokey.
Yeah. So pretty much what you experienced was the pressure. You weren't able to reset your ears. Like you were saying, when you were younger, you had trouble flying. Even now, when you go driving up and down hills, you still feel pressure in your ears. And that's something you may look into with maybe your physician, your doctor, just to see what's causing your ears not properly.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. And now you can film me a little bit. Now, to be honest with you, man, I'm such a firm believer in your product here that I came back to do it justice, because my ears are, you know, everybody's unique, but my ears have always been an issue. So I'm not willing to say your product's a chunk. It's not like my view's any different than anyone else's. But when I look up at the rooms and the walls next door, you know, and you talk about that guy that's coming back from dyslexia and tremors and the Michael J. Fox syndrome and the pictures on the walls of before and after, you know, it seems like a great product. And just because I'm not going to be getting in one anytime soon. Hey, let me take that. All right, so this is the crux of it here. I got a vacuum out in my car, man. It's apparently a $350 vacuum. It's a Kenmore. Now, I feel a bit used with the Amazon, so I'm hoping you can give me 20 bucks for the vacuum. We can call it a wrap.
I don't have money on me, definitely. But I will be willing to work with you to where we can possibly see if we can get past that issue with your ears.
Huh.
We have earplanes. That's what my boss suggested.
Earplanes?
Earplanes, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting, because airplanes cause ear pain.
Yeah. So it's called earplanes.
Wow. Well, now let me describe the sensation I felt. Actually, could you were there yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
have you ever seen anyone react like I did?
I have had patients react to the pain. I've had a patient come in who was congested. Since she was congested, she's obviously has pressure already built up.
Yeah.
Including this, what this is trying to do is force that out of her, so you're gonna feel even more pressure.
Right.
She couldn't even get past 2, just like you weren't able to.
But has anyone nearly turned the machine upside down and trying to escape like I did?
Well, she was kind of.
You know.
Yeah,
okay.
She was. The reaction was.
Well, I just about popped out my pocket knife and cut a hole and crawled out, dude.
I would never let that happen to you.
Well, you did do a hell of a job, Kyle.
Thank you.
You definitely did. And
I would love to just work with you to see if we can get past this ear problem. I do have a patient that would like to speak with you because she had the same problem.
Right. Actually, I called her.
Nice.
She didn't answer, which is fine. I didn't leave a voicemail. And as a customer, sir, I felt a little bit inappropriate calling her.
No.
You know,
it was confirmed by her.
I know, but I still felt uncomfortable. You know. So, anyways, I got 4 minutes left here, Kyle. I'm gonna go out here and get some footage of the before and afters. You know, and that woman you're speaking of, her brother was the miracle case, wasn't he?
Maybe not a miracle case, but he suffers from Parkinson's and Alzheimer's.
So, hey guys, it's Tyler here. This is, if you look at these pictures, I mean, obviously they're not real pretty, but nor is life, I guess. And it's something tells me there's something good here, you know. Now, Kyle, I got a couple minutes left now. You know, I got to mention to you, since I've been sober, man, one of the blessings I've had is just taking my comfort in my physical state as a priority. Not as a priority, but as a right. Okay, so it's like today I have a right to feel clear in my head, you know, because at the end of the day I feel like, now sure they can say this got in the system or that. I'm responsible for what I put into my system. So when I left here yesterday and I drove to the airport to pick up my madre, dude, I felt very tired the rest of the day. My ears were plugged. They hurt, you know. That's not how I like to experience life or my day.
Not at all.
Now, I would imagine since it was my first initial time in there, it would probably be the most harshest return because my body's not used to it.
Definitely.
But again, there's something here.
Yeah, so what I would want to do with you, I haven't had a patient who, besides if they were sick, not be able to get to 4.2 psi, 4 pounds per square inch. I haven't actually had a patient who hasn't been able to pop their ears. So with you is I would be willing to work with you. That's the best I can do, is work with you and see if we can get you past that. See if we can change. I mean, it's all trial and error. I can't really tell you why your ears aren't popping.
Right,
but
nor
I
can I.
Try to work with you, so maybe we can.
Right, I think if I don't see my ears being necessarily as, if it's dependent on my ears popping, I wouldn't be willing to depend on that. If those airplanes or whatever earplugs work, you know, that might be a way to go. But anyways, hey guys, again, this is H3 treatment. Kyle told me yesterday, he said, dude, something ain't right with your ears, and he's probably right. And I think it's because, you know what, I'm taking one for the team, and I think probably 90%, 95, maybe 98% of people probably experience something a lot better than me.
Oh, definitely.
And they'll get a hell of a lot out of it, you know. And I came back, and I've always had severe ear issues when I'm in heights, when I'm going up hills, you know. They get plugged, they hurt, and I scream and cuss. But, well.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Kyle.
No problem. Have a good afternoon.